On the surface, the web seems like a useful place to gather information or for entertainment, but the deeper you look, the easier it is to find quite disturbing things. I went through multiple rabbit holes, and I've selected 3 to talk about in this video. I have a lot more to talk about, so maybe next time I can create a part 2 for this video. I'm sure that you're familiar with this image. It has actually been going around for a while, but is mainly related to the story of Selene Delgado. For those that don't know, this is the original video of the mystery of Selene Delgado.
Selene Delgado López se ignora su paradero desde el 28 de mayo del año 2000.
A Mexican news channel often broadcasted this to the public. Let's call this channel Channel 5. So, Channel 5 would always have ad breaks in the middle of shows. It is often that they would show a missing person segment on those ad breaks. You would see a photo of the missing person, and the narrator speaking would provide information and descriptions of the missing person. Something like this.
Miguel Ángel Guzmán Cortés, de 16 años, se extravió el 15 de mayo en la colonia San Felipe Terremotes. Yolanda Sánchez Flores, de 27 años, se extravió el 15 de mayo en la colonia La Candelaria.
It's pretty unsettling, as the shows played on Channel 5 are mostly for kids. And when the ads come around, the kids watching would be hit with this eerie missing person segment. One of these segments had Selene Delgado. Surprisingly, it's almost impossible to find any public information on Selene. The only thing we know about her is that she is 18 years old, as it was stated on the broadcast. This is where things get weird. Since people are unable to find a lot of information on her, people have often said that she had been the creation of AI, as she had a very generic face with very generic facial features that would fit with anything. So, this face. Where did this face actually come from? Is it Selene? Well, no. At first, people started linking this face to Selene because of the broadcast, but it had nothing to do or even anything related to her. It's actually a composite of Derek Todd Lee, known as the Baton Rouge Slayer, due to the facial proportions of the composite being very similar to Selene's face. However, till this day, there is still no information on Selene. Or is there? There's a Facebook account with the name of Selene Delgado Lopez. The woman on the photo sorta resembles an aged-up version of the original Selene Delgado. When users clicked on the profile, they would see that they are already friends with her, despite never adding her in the first place. What's weirder is that there is no option to unfriend her. People started believing that this profile was haunted. Well, actually, this had all just been a big coincidence. This Selene Delgado just happened to have the same name as our main subject. The reason it seemed like they had already been friends with everyone is because she had changed her privacy settings, removing the option to add anyone. So now, let's talk about Channel 5, as they had had very suspicious behaviors for airing this podcast. Of course, why would a professional news channel be broadcasting weird things for no reason, unless they had been looking for attention? Oh wait. So it turns out, Channel 5's Twitter page caused a lot of controversy a few years ago for posting weird and creepy stuff like this. Or like this. They would post these videos at 3 a.m. and shortly delete them at 7 a.m. This went on for a while. It's obvious that this channel had just been looking for attention and is just creating a marketing tactic to increase viewership. So, this had all just been a hoax in the end. This site shows the records and archives of recent and old plane crashes from all over the world. This site provides a lot of detail, showcasing the number of fatalities, date of crash, and time of crash, the location, the flight number, and even the type of airplane. This site has a very simple GUI that helps the readers easily understand the various details of each crash. At the surface, it seems like it's a pretty tame site, until you go into the last word section. It's really sad and scary knowing that these were the last words of real people. Aside from that, there's also a section where it covers unusual accidents, like one where a vulture crashed through the cockpit window and killed the co-pilot. But still, this site has actual information about people's deaths, and that's why I found it pretty disturbing. This is the last entry for this video. I'm sure that you have already heard or even been to this subreddit. It's quite popular with 2.2 million members. So, as the name states, as you scroll down the subreddit, you have a 50-50 chance of being greeted with a gruesome and gory photo or a very innocent one. It's kinda weird that this is allowed on the surface web. But at the end of the day, it's Reddit, and anything goes in Reddit, including NSFW photos. Here are some reactions of people looking at the subreddit.
Little foot injury or 10 pit bull puppies.
Okay, you're free to look away or whatever. 50-50. Dave Mustaine hugging a teenage fan suffering from cancer, or elderly man degloved in scalding bathtub for weeks. Okay. Ah! 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 Oh no! Oh, this is just like nightmares.
Not gonna show me maggots infesting a knee. It's for sure gonna be a cute cat. Oh my god!
I don't really recommend going into the site, but I know your curiosity will fight that. But actually, recently the 50-50s have been more tame and leans more towards the innocent side. Back in the day, there used to be a lot of crazy things in that subreddit, and I mean craziest things. That sums up my research for the past week. I enjoy doing internet horror as it seems more interesting than real life horror. I think it's easier for you to relate yourself to it, so expect more of these types of videos in the future. I'm sorry that the upload has been a bit late, but I had a ton of work to do for school. But the summer break starts now, so I'll probably have a constant schedule from now on. Anyways, I'd like to thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch me. Since you're here, you might as well click that subscribe button and like this video. I'll be back with another video next week.